In the age of stone palaces and lantern-lit roads, there lived a wise ruler known not for his armies, but for his understanding of the human heart. He believed that a kingdom did not fall because of enemies, but because people stopped caring for what lay directly in front of them. One autumn morning, the king ordered his guards to place a broken wagon axle and several heavy logs across the main road leading to the city market. The road was essential. Farmers, traders, scholars, and nobles all passed through it daily. After giving his command, the king disguised himself and waited near the roadside, observing in silence. Before noon, wealthy traders arrived in fine robes. They frowned at the obstruction, muttered about the kingdom's decline, and carefully guided their horses around the mess. A group of scholars followed, stepping over the logs while discussing philosophy and order, never once bending down to act. Even a royal official passed by, shaking his head and blaming poor governance, yet moving on without lifting a finger. As the sun dipped low, the road remained blocked. Just before dusk, an elderly potter approached, his cart creaking under the weight of clay jars. When he reached the roadblock, he stopped. Sweat ran down his face as he stared at the logs. He could have turned back, but instead he sighed, tied his cart to a tree, and began to work with no audience and no promise of reward. The potter pushed, dragged, and rolled the logs aside. His hands blistered, his breath grew heavy, but slowly the road cleared. When the last log fell into the ditch, the man sat on the ground, exhausted yet satisfied. As he stood to return to his cart, he noticed a small wooden box where the obstruction had been. Inside were gold coins and a sealed parchment. The note read, "For the one who chose responsibility over complaint, for the one who saw a problem and became its solution. This reward is small compared to what such a heart is worth." The potter looked around in disbelief. From the shadows, the king stepped forward and revealed himself. "You have already been rewarded," the king said gently. "Gold fades. Character builds kingdoms." The potter bowed deeply, his eyes filled not with pride, but understanding. From that day on, the king taught his people this lesson. Obstacles are not always placed to stop us. Sometimes they are placed to reveal us. And so it is in life. Many will complain about what blocks their path. Few will stop, take responsibility, and act. But those who do without applause, without guarantee, often discover that the greatest rewards are hidden beneath the very obstacles they choose to move. Every challenge is a quiet invitation. The question is simple. Will you walk around it, or will you rise to it?